Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl Mary Jane. And you guys, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So today we're going to be talking about Love and Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 12. We start off with, Carly's grand opening. And, young Jock is there. And, Jessica Diamond's there. And she's with her boo, Sean. And then you have Melissa. She's there with the Panamanian goddess and all that other good stuff. So anyways, Carly Red strolls in with Caesar on her arm, just going, I'm with the king. And so anyways, Carly Red walks up to Jock to let him know that she's with the king. She's with Caesar from Black Ink. So anyways, Jock looks nice. Jock is dressed really nice. I like his outfit or whatever. So he looks and Jock is just like, yo, I can't believe this shit. Jock knew he got suckered into being there, and Carly put one up on him, and she's getting at him on purpose because of the Tommy situation. So anyways, Jock says to, Caesar, hello, pleasure to meet you. He goes, I will allow you to take over this bullshit that I have been dealing with. And he was like, because this mother effer here, she's going to show her true colors within 90 days. And so Jock gracefully bowed out and he left. And so, the Panamanian goddess, she and Carly Red get into it. They say stuff back and forth to each other, whatever. And then Carly, she calls over Melissa and says, Melissa, why you bring this chick here? I'm cool with Jocelyn now, and I got a history with Jocelyn. Whoever, Stevie's working with as an artist, and if I'm dealing with them, Jocelyn's going to come after me. So Melissa was like, don't worry about it. It's me that's dealing with her. And plus, she's fine. She look good. I'm going to get that. Like Stevie said in the last episode, that you better watch out for Melissa because she's trying to get you in the bed. So anyways, let me turn this down. So anyways, it is what it is. And so then Jessica Dime introduced Sean, like, this is my man, this is my boo, Blase and the third, they're doing good. And so the Panamanian goddess, she kind of throws shots, like, oh, can I get half off, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is, so whatever. And so then Jock goes into his confessionals and he's like, oh, Carly Red thinks she's slick. She thinks she's real slick. You know what? She can have Mr. Klondike bar and that little needle on his tattoo gun because I'm the big dog over here. My needle goes deep. It goes long. It goes hard. I'm like, come on, Jock. You need to stop. So it is what it is. And so anyways, boom, that scene is over. And then we get to Rashida. She's at her store. This young dude coming in there looking like a little boy, little kid, small frame and everything, and he looks kind of like nervous or whatever. Rashida looks nervous. She was like, I don't know who this is. And he was like, yo, I'm looking for you. I want to talk to you. Because Rashida was like, can I help you? He was like, yes, you can help me. You can help me figure out this drama between Jasmine and Kirk. But no, he don't say that. But anyways, so, his name is Logan. He used to go out with Jasmine. They were high school sweethearts. They was together for like 10 years or whatever. They broke up because he got another chick. And then he shows Rashida receipts, I guess, of, him dating Jasmine, the pictures of them at the club. I only seen one picture, so I don't know how many receipts there was. So anyways, he goes, when he broke up with, Jasmine, she was pregnant, and since he was dealing with another girl, she was supposed to have an abortion and she didn't. And he's like, it's all over the blogs. I just want to know if this baby's mine or not. And he was like, and so, Rashida was like, well, oh yeah, maybe there's an out for me and my family. And she was like, oh, Rashida's hoping that this dude Logan is the father because her husband won't even take a DNA test. But Logan was like, I'll take a DNA test. I just want to do what I got to do. And Rashida was like, process of elimination, since Kurt don't want to take the test. So Rashida was like, yo, you go get that test done and come back with the results to me or whatever. They shake hands. And Logan is just like, he just wants to clear this up because his names is all in the blogs, and his friends and his family that know him is like, yo, isn't that your baby mama? Isn't that your high school sweetheart or whatever? So anyways, Rashida was like, this could be anybody. He looks like he's straight off the streets. We know how that goes because of Black Ink, when that girl came in there acting like, her sister had abortion by C's or whatever, and we find out that Dutch just hired the dude or whatever. But anyways, so moving on from that, we get Carly Red and we get Mimi. They are in Miami. no, they're not in Miami. They're in Jamaica. I guess I want to go to Miami right now. So, because look at this sweater I got on. It is cold out here. So anyways, you know, and Carly Red knows how to check in. She knows the fly zone. She checks in with the real people in Jamaica. She checks in with Spice. That way everybody, all the crew from Love and Hip Hop is safe because they with Spice. She's representing. And, you know, the Love and Hip Hop cast is under her protection. So anyways, they meet up. Spice meets them at the airport with Carly Red and Mimi. Carly Red is already dancing. She's turning it up. She's twerking. She's the grandmama. So anyways, it is what it is. And then we get to Tammy and Waka. Waka, you know, Tammy, she's in her house doing her thing. Waka comes in with his clothes. He was like, yo, I need more space for my clothes. They start talking. And, you know, it was like a very touching moment, you know. And so Tammy's talking about, you know, I've been doing music with Rico Love. Because, you know, Waka Flocka was like, what's going on? My girl's leaving late at night. She's all dressed up looking cute. She don't show up for dinner, breakfast. Like, she's busy. I want to know what's going on. He's feeling kind of jealous. He wants to know what's good. So she was like, you know, I've been working on my music. She plays a song for him. It sounds good. And he compliments his wife. He goes, Tammy's always been singing. She has a beautiful voice of an angel, all that good stuff. And they're both looking at each other when they listen to the music, or they have a touching moment. So we find out that Tammy has let Waka Flocka back in the house, but only thing is he's sleeping on the couch. So I guess it was a good move because, you know, hey, he didn't have a baby on her like Kurt did, or we don't know yet if Kurt had the baby, but she don't got nobody claiming that Waka Flocka is the baby, or somebody's baby, you know, father or whatever. So that's cool. And they look like they really love each other and they really like each other and they're gonna, you know, work it out. You know, that's cool, you know. They're married. And hopefully there's no babies in the wing. So anyways, and plus, you know, he supported her. And he's like, yo, he was like, if you was working on music, how come you didn't tell me, Waka? Because, you know, I could help you out. She was like, nah, I just want to do it on my own. And she's like, yo, we're going to Jamaica or whatever. It's a girl's trip. We're going to get our groove back. And he was like, what you mean get your groove back? Because in that movie, Stella got her groove back. She got her a Jamaican. So you trying to do something? She was like, nah, just us ladies getting our groove back. So Waka's like, okay. They play around with his basket of clothes that she doesn't want in her room. And he was like, I got no more space. So it is what it is. So then you get Rashida. She meets up with, you know, Candy from Atlanta Housewife or whatever. She meets up with Candy at the OMG restaurant, basically just to tell Candy about, you know, this dude Logan that came in and said he could possibly be the father. Candy is like, yo, I can't believe you're going through this, and Kurt won't get a DNA test. And Candy's just like looking like, yeah, that's a lot to deal with. You know, there's a baby involved. So what are you going to do about the situation if he is the father? And Rashida was like, if he's the father, I don't know if I can forgive him. I don't know if I'll wake up happy, go to sleep happy, because there's another life involved as a human being. And plus, Kurt is going to have to be attached to Jasmine for the rest of his life. And so is Rashida if she's still married to Jasmine. Then on top of that, it's going to be, you know, brothers and sisters to her kids, so they're gonna always be attached, even if she's not with Kurt or not. And also, you know, that dude Logan told, you know, Rashida that Cannon is his grandfather's name, so it kind of gives Rashida a little leeway to believe, like, hopefully that he's the father and it's not Kurt. And so, you know, Candy's like, so what's going on with the DNA test? That should be deaded already. What's up? She was like, Kurt don't want to take it. I know Candy's like, I will force him to take that DNA test. Are you kidding me? How can you be going on with this and not demand Kurt take this DNA test? Shoot. Do what Jocelyn did, but just put it in a brown paper bag instead of a Ziploc bag. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, it is what it is. So then Carly Red and, you know, Mimi are in Jamaica. They're having dinner, whatever. And Mimi's like, why is this extra chair here? But we know Melissa's going to be showing up. So Carly Red lets, you know, Mimi know that her and Jocelyn made up. And Mimi's not mad at Carly Red, because she was like, Carly Red is, you know, naive and she's foolish. And this is what Carly Red does. She breaks up and makes up with Jocelyn. And if that's her choice, if she wants to be Jocelyn's friend after she threatened to blackmail her, hit over the head with flowers and all that good stuff, that's kudos to her. But she ain't sweating Carly Red and Jocelyn friendship at all. So then guess what? And so you know, what's her name, Mimi also tells Carly Red about, you know, Stevie is finally, you know, told Eva that she does have a little sister. and all that other good stuff. And then so, you know, Carly Red mentions the Panamanian goddess about, you know, she don't like her and she wants to punch her in the face, beat her head in or whatever. And Mimi's like, I like her because she got a backbone, she's tough, she can be the replacement for baby number 5, and she can get all over Stevie. You know, Mimi will be happy in any way, shape, or form any woman that dogs out Jocelyn and Stevie, basically, or get under Jocelyn's skin. So Mimi is in her glory. Melissa walks in looking like a tough dude, like, yo, I'm coming to get my woman back. And so Mimi ain't here for it. She's ignoring her. She's barely saying 2 words. Melissa's apologizing, saying that she's sorry. And, you know, Mimi was like, yo, you're around here recruiting friends for Jocelyn, you know what I mean? And she was like, so what's up with that? You going around just recruiting friends and all that other good stuff for this bitch? Like, you know, like you running her campaign, like she's running for office. You just out here just making everybody be friends with Jocelyn. And, you know, Mimi was like, and Melissa was like, I know you can't be friends with Jocelyn because you go way back to so many different situations. But Melissa said the other people that she tried to hook up with Jocelyn to be friends again to mend their relationship were people that were willing to talk to Jocelyn. So Mimi was like, whatever. So, you know, Melissa apologized and all that other good stuff. It's good. So anyways, we get to the guys playing basketball. Jock is playing against, you know, Kirk and Waka Flocka, but he brings him an NBA player, which is Sean, which is Dime's boyfriend. And then, you know, Waka Flocka says he's been knowing Sean for a long time, and he knows that Dime and his wife Tammy had beef, but he don't want to hear about it. He wants them to make up. He don't get into that girl drama, whatever. So it is what it is. So the guys play ball. They end up sitting down, started having a talk. And then Kirk and so then Waka Flocka says, so Jock says, how do you know, Jock says to Waka, how do you know Sean? And Waka was like, oh, I've been knowing him for a long time, you know what I mean? I've been knowing him for a long time. Then on top of that, he's dating Dime. Kurt jumps in, was like, yeah, you got a good chick. And, you know, Sean is like, I love Dime. She's first lady. She's all good or whatever. And so then they asked Jock, how do you know Sean? And Jock was like, yo, I met Sean at Carly's grand opening. And then Kurt was like, oh. And so Jock was like, yeah, I met him at Carly's grand opening. Sean said, yeah, Carly came. And so Sean said, so are you recovering from that bazooka shot you got over there? And so then Jock explains that, you know, Carly come walking in with C's like, hi, how you doing, everybody? And showing him off on her arm or whatever and waving. And Jock was like, I was trying to act like I didn't see her, but she came right over there to me. And so Kurt is like, you know how Carly Red is. And then so Kurt is also like, that's your baby. And Jock was like, that's not my baby. And it was like, yeah, whatever. And so Sean says, yeah, she came with that AK-47. Carly wasn't playing. She was getting back at you. And, you know, Jock is like, well, it's just because of that Tommy bullshit or whatever. That's why she's getting back at me like that. She set me up good. She came to my house crying and all that other good stuff. Then I get to the grand opening and she's there with her dude. And so anyways, Jock was like, she walked in like, hi, like she was Miss America. And so, so then Kurt goes, what did you expect? You know how messy Carly is. Look what she's all on the blogs. She's talking, she's running here and there with all types of information, all that good stuff. What did you expect? And so then, you know, Sean says they love each other. And so, Waka Flocka goes, I don't want that kind of love. And so anyways, you know, they're laughing at Jock's misfortunes and all that other good stuff. And Kurt still does not feel the need to take the DNA test. He's still trying to sort it out. And Jock asks what's going on with Kurt. And Kurt is like, you know, we live in separate houses. It is what it is. It's just a kid relationship. We just take care of our kids together, co-parenting. And then Waka Flocka says, you know, I'm still in the doghouse. I'm sleeping on the couch. And Jock is like, oh, you guys are still in the doghouse. You dudes need to get your life together or whatever. You need to get it together. And so, you know, that's when Waka goes, you know, there's a girl trip or whatever. We should. And then that's when Jock's like, oh yeah, perfect idea. Let's crash that girl trip, because Jock is like, I want to get Carly Red back because she's not going to take the petty award this year. I'm taking the petty award. I'm going to be petty. So Jock asks Kurt, do you got your passport? I don't know if Kurt's going to show up. Anyways, the guys is like, they're gonna go crash the trip, especially Jock. He's going by himself because he gotta get one back up on Carly. This is how their relationship goes. I don't know if they are acting or they really like each other and they just so petty with each other because they really feeling each other. If not, they are Academy Award actors with their petty relationship and getting back and forth at each other, then going back to each other, whatever. So it is what it is. And so we get back to Jamaica. Tammy got the girls modeling her swimsuit. Rashida's not there yet, and Diamond's not there yet as well. And so the girls are modeling, and what's her name? Tammy swimsuits. The swimsuits look very good. All the girls look good in their swimsuit. It's I think it was Mimi, Tammy, and what is her name? And Dime. They all look good in the swimsuit. They took pictures. It was a nice backdrop. It was all good. So anyways, the girls are sitting down there talking. So Tammy walks in with Melissa, and Tammy and Dime apologized immediately to Tammy, and they squashed their beef, you know, and so they're cool. Everything's kumbaya between them two. It was a nice moment. It was nice to see these girls on a vacation without beefing or fighting. So it is what it is. And so then, you know, Melissa was like, so they was like, what's going on with Melissa and, you know, Mimi, and they was like, oh, it's because, you know, I'm Jocelyn's friend. And then that's when, you know, Dime was like, we all Jocelyn's friend. And then Mimi goes, yeah, all you bitches, all my friends now are all friends with Jocelyn all of a sudden. And so Tammy's like, don't include me because I'm friends with her. Don't put me in that category. So anyways, Melissa's glad that the other girls called Mimi out for being mad at her for being Jocelyn's friend when Carly, Red, and Dime made up with Jocelyn. And so then it comes out that Mimi's really mad because, you know, Melissa was kissing and telling that, you know, she told about their private relationship, their sexual relationship, and Mimi didn't want it out there, and she disrespected their relationship by spreading the business and all that other good stuff. And she's probably still mad too that Arian slept with, you know, Melissa. So anyways, Rashida walks in with her nice blonde hair. She looks good, and also all the ladies look good. And I like Tammy's braids. They look nice. Carly Red looks good. Dime looks good. Mimi looks good as well. So anyways, Rashida walks in. She was like, oh my God, everybody's getting along, so this is going to be a good girls trip. She let everybody know about this dude Logan coming into her shop and the DNA test and all that other good stuff. And she don't know what to do about that. And she's just taking it one day at a time, basically the same old story. So anyways, the girls go out to the club. Spice is on stage. She's killing it. Carly get on stage. She dance. She's dropping it like it's hot, shaking it, twerking it, doing all the damn thing or whatever. So then all the girls sit down at the table, and guess who shows up? It's none other than Jock. Di notices him, and she sees that Jock is with Treasure P. So anyways, it is what it is. And so Jock comes over there. Dime kind of like calls Jock over to the table. He comes over to the table, and you know, Carly's like, why are you trying to destroy my trip? Why are you trying to crash my trip? Why are you trying to do this? Because he's being petty. He's being petty. And I don't think Jock is sleeping with Treasure. He just brought, you know, a chick with him. And Treasure actually looked really good. I did not notice that was Treasure at all. She looked totally different with the curly hair and her outfit on. So it is what it is. The next episode seems like it's going to be off the chain. It's going to go down. The next episode is going down. Between Logan and Jasmine, it's going to go down. Between everybody is going to have some ruckus going on the next episode. So please like and subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. I'm out. One love.